Hey everybody, I'm Scott Weichel. You're listening to Wednesday Night Indie Country right here on MKOCRadio.com. I have a great band on the line with me tonight all the way from Arkansas. They have just released an album called The Crystal Sessions, and I've got one of the gentlemen from the group with me tonight to talk about the album and talk about the band. Lost Corner is the name of the group, and the gentleman with me is Robert Powell. Robert, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Scott. How are you?
Just fantastic. How are things down in Arkansas?
Well, not as cold as it is up there from what I'm seeing.
You got that right. I've been all day moving snow around, man. We're getting snow up here, but it's that time of the year, you know.
Oh, yeah. we hardly ever see it down here, you know.
Yeah, I don't imagine so.
Yeah.
Well, hey, give me a little bit of background on the Lost Corner Band. Tell me how you guys got together and how you came to do some recording.
Well, me and myself and Clint Gilbert, we founded the band in 2014, and we started with just me, him, and his girlfriend at the time on piano. Before we lost her, and you know, she went on to bigger and better things, and just left me, Clint. And then we recruited my brother-in-law, Jim Sledge, and we've had several drummers. You know, we say drummers, we get fired by one or two of them a month.
Yeah.
We've got one now that's been with us now for about 4 months, so we're pretty good.
Well, Robert, a real good drummer is almost better than no drummer at all. How's that?
That's the truth. That is the truth. But we got you know, I'm a police officer, and one of my officers is our bassist. He plays our bass for us, Albert Duval. The drummer's name is David Garrett, and David was my 6th grade Arkansas history teacher.
Oh, no
that
kidding.
tells you that how old we are.
Hey, that's pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
that. So when did you get into music, Robert?
I got into music when I was about 14, and I started with a band, a little bluegrass picking band, you know, and then messed around there and got out of it for a while, joined the Army, and started raising kids. And I was out of music for about 20 years, and I said, well, it's time to get back into it. I got my kids raised. It's time to see what's out there. So we've done pretty good.
Well, that's
So
great.
far, and I'm happy with it.
Well, you're a man with good priorities. I applaud you for that. That's really fantastic. So you've got 2 albums out. You released one called The Lord's Cut, and then your latest one that I've got here is called Crystal Sessions.
Yes, sir. The Lord's Cut, you know, was a bunch of classic country gospel songs that we recorded with Todd Wilcutt at Breeze Studios in Conway. And then the Crystal Session is a Crystal recording studio that we recorded in Bryant with Ray Brooks. Very good engineer. If anybody wants to, and I'm giving him a plug, I know, but he's a real good engineer and knows what he's doing. So if anybody wants to, they can get in touch with him. He made me sound good, if that's any consolation.
I love it. Well, the album is, I believe these are all original songs. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. All written and composed by. Let me get that straight. All written and transposed by all of us. You know, Sing with Willie. It was me and Jim wrote that song. Southern Man Clint wrote that one. Honky Tonk Nights, which I think is the best song we've ever done, in my opinion. Jim Sledge wrote that. So, but every song on there is written by a member of the band or all the band.
Hey, that's fantastic. Well, the album, folks, you can go to ReverbNation.com and look up Lost Corner, and you can preview some of the music and order it as well. It's also available at iTunes and Apple Music as well. And Lost Corner also has a Facebook page, and we have that information on our Facebook page for My Kind of Country, so you can check that out also. And one of the songs that I like on the album, tell me a little bit about this one, Robert, is called Redneck Soul.
Yeah. You know, there's a little story behind that one. I really did not like that song to begin with. Just the way it was put together. But you know, song too. The Redneck Soul is, that's just the way we are. We're more or less just a bunch of rednecks in the band that, we don't put up with too much stuff, and we like to do our own thing, and we don't want too many people telling us how to make our music, and the traditional sounds is what we're shooting for, and I hope that's what we're, accomplishing. If everybody has ever heard the song, I hope they really enjoy it and see what we're trying to do with it.
Absolutely. What are your as a band? What are some of your biggest influences?
Well, I can guarantee you, my biggest influence growing up. During the week, we could play any kind of music we wanted to around my dad, but on the weekends it was his radio, and it was Hank Williams, Charlie Pride, Marty Robbins. Let's see, there's a big list of influences in my life. And I seen you got one of them there on your Facebook post. I've seen there a couple of times. David Purcell.
Absolutely.
And Freddie Hart, Easy Loving. Boy, I love that song. Used to love to hear me sing that.
That's great. Two of the best in the business, and they are both. Freddie was a dear friend, and David is still a dear friend of mine, and one of the best in the business. And you couldn't ask for nicer people. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, David's father was one of my heroes too, Lefty.
You bet. You bet. Well, I knew I liked you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. I know you'd be my kind of man, up there with that kind of music going on, But I try to keep it simple. We try to keep it, traditional. We don't wear skinny jeans or any of that stuff. I can promise you ever come to one of our shows, you'll never see one of us wearing skinny jeans and a T-shirt.
That's good. That's what I like to hear. And you mentioned that you're a police officer also.
Yes, sir. I'm the chief of police in Plumberville,
wow,
Arkansas.
Well, thank you for your service. We are very big supporters of the Policemen's Associations here in Michigan. They put on, every year they put on a great country music concert, and we always sponsor that. And we've had David Frizzell. We've had a lot of the great stars on those shows, and so we truly support that every year. So I want to thank you for your service, too.
Oh, thank you very much. I'd like to get a hold of getting on some of that playing at that deal.
Well, I have no doubt that you're well on your way. You got some great music here, and we're going to play some of it for our listeners here. And one of the songs that I like, also you mentioned "Sing with Willie." Tell me a little bit more about that. I think that's a great song.
Well, Willie Nelson has truly been one of my heroes and one of my biggest influences. And I just sat around there one night talking to the group, and I said, we ought to write a song about Willie and get that put out there, and we come up with "Sing with Willie," and if you notice, we're missing a few people in the song there, and it's just something I've always wanted to do, is just sit there and do a duet with Willie Nelson. My grandpa told me one time, he said, "Boy, you made it when you do a duet with Willie Nelson."
That's right. I think there was a time there that Willie was singing with everybody. I don't think he missed anybody in country music.
Yeah.
That's all right. Do you have some dates coming up?
Yes, sir. This coming weekend, not this weekend, but February 1st and 2nd, we're playing at the Moose Lodge in Harrison, Arkansas. February 9th, we're playing at the Blitz Pig in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And on the 2nd of March, we're playing in Choctaw at the VFW in Choctaw, Arkansas. And then we got a couple of out-of-state shows coming up. One's in Oglesby, Illinois. And, if you're anywhere around that area, come see us play at Jonesville at a place called Coal Mine 351 in Oglesby, Illinois.
Well, fantastic. I'm glad to see you guys are busy. That's great. Folks, you can get that information at ReverbNation.com. Look for Lost Corner there. And on their Facebook page, we have that information on our Facebook page as well. And if you get a chance, go catch these guys and pick up their music at iTunes and Apple Music. The newest album is called Crystal Sessions. We're going to play a couple songs from that album right now. And Robert Powell, thank you so much for being on My Kind of Indie Country tonight.
Thank you for having us, Scott, or having me. The rest of the guys all got tied up at work, so they couldn't get here. But
well, that's all right.
They're here in spirit. I I guarantee.
Well, you let them know we're going to be playing your music, and our listeners, I'm sure, are going to love it, and they're going to hear some of it right now.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, that is Robert Powell. Lost Corner is the group. You can catch them at ReverbNation.com and on Facebook, and pick up their latest album, Crystal Sessions, at iTunes and Apple Music. Here's a couple songs from that new album right here as we continue with My Kind of Indie Country right here on MKOCRadio.com.
Want to be a country singer since they called it western swing. Give me 6 strings and a fiddle, listen to me do my thing. Bob Wills got it started and some great singers followed along. I'd love to sing with all of them, but if I had to pick just one, I want to sing a song with Willie on a grand old opera stage. Just me and a red-headed stranger, breaking hearts of every age. We set the world on fire, give the ladies a serenade. I want to sing with Willie, after that I have it made. Them old crooners help raise me. Can you play an old Hank Williams song? I want to be like Johnny Cash, at this rate it won't be long. They call Straight the king of country, can't deny Merle is one of the best. Shavers and Cole are legends, but if I had to pick from the rest, I want to sing a song with Willie on a grand old opera stage. Just me and a red-headed stranger, breaking hearts of every age. We set the world on fire, give the ladies a serenade.